Okay, everyone, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the actual preparation setup with to get your die ready. So I'm going to go and I'm going to share my screen here. Everything should be good as far as I know. I fixed my internet. So I'm going to show you the desktop version on MetaMask. So what we're going to do is we're going to create another account. So I'm just going to go, I've already got one for Veritas Vault created. What we need to do is we need to change it over to the Binance. So you can create multiple accounts within one wallet for different programs, if that's what you want to do, or you can set up a completely separate MetaMask, but it would have to be on a different browser, okay? Because you can only have one MetaMask and one token pocket per browser. So if you want to have it separate from all your other things, you'd have to do it on a separate browser. So here, if you already have it set up, okay, all you're going to do is you're going to click the down arrow. You're going to select add account or hardware wallet. You're going to select Ethereum, okay, because everything is based on the Ethereum blockchain, but you will select different main nets. So I will click that. I will call this Veritas 2. Am I spelling that right? Veritas 2, okay? So we're going to click add. And now what it's done, it's created me a wallet now on the Binance Smart Chain because I had Binance Smart Chain selected. So when I go to tokens, it's going to show me just BNB in here. Now you're going to need the additional token, which is DAI. So you're going to click on the three dots that are right here, import tokens, and you make sure it says Binance Smart Chain. You're going to click DAI, and you're going to select the DAI stablecoin, okay? That's on here. So that's what you're going to have. You make sure that it has the Binance little logo there, not any other logo. Click next, and there's your stable coin that you're going to have. You're going to import it, and now you will have both tokens that will show up here. Now, because I don't have anything in there, it's not showing, but once you move BNB or you do the BNB swap, you would select from down here, you would go in and you would type in DAI, which would be the DAI stablecoin, and then you would select the amount that you want to send in. So let's say you wanted to do 500, okay? You would want to do about 510, whoops, not 510 BNB. You'd want to do, doesn't show you the amount of BNB in dollars in here. Let's just say it's one, okay? So that's 780. We're just going to say that for the sake of this here. So let's say you wanted to put 750 in. So you're going to leave some BNB behind because you're going to need it for fees. So every time you're processing a deposit or a withdrawal, whatever it is, you're going to need BNB to pay for the fees. So always make sure you got, $10 to $30. The more you have in there, the less you have to worry about it over time. You're going to have to eventually always have it topped up in here, but as you're withdrawing, you can just leave that balance in there, okay? And once that's done, then you can do the swap. Now, I could actually probably share something else in here. If you have two wallets, like I have a Veritas Vault, this is one where I have one main wallet in here. You see where I've got some in here already? So what I could do is I could send, and I'm just going to do a very, very small amount. I'm going to select my number 2 wallet, okay? And I can send a very, very small amount, which let's do max, and then we'll change that to 3 or maybe 2. And then I will send, it's $1.57. So I can continue, I can send that. So if you've got multiple wallets or whatever it is you're doing in there, I suggest you all start with one wallet, get to know this system before you do anything else. You need to understand the mechanics of how everything works. So I'm always going to recommend that you always start with one wallet, but it's totally up to you. Okay. So I'm just sending stuff over to my other wallet. It's going to be done here in a second. Then I can just go back to my tokens here. I can click on send again, and then I can select my second wallet. And if I want to send DAI, I can select DAI. And then I can send, I don't know, 0.5. Okay, because it's basically DAI is $1, right? Continue over, confirm it. This is how you can send it from wallet to wallet. Okay, it's done. So now I can change my wallet in here, and I will now see that I have the balance in tokens in here. See, there's my DAI, and there's my BNB. And this is what you need to do. This is the one that you need to have the balance ready. So when you are given your link, okay, you're going to want to be ready to go in and, open up a new tab, then paste your members or your upline's link in there, and then you will connect it to whatever the wallet is you want to do. And this whole process takes about 5 minutes. Okay. Now, the one thing I'm going to highly recommend to you guys as we get into this is that every time you make a deposit, you go in through the lottery jackpot. Okay. This puts, anytime you put a deposit into your account, you get into the account to win some free money. So if you're putting 500 in, put it in this way. You're putting 100 in, put it in this way. And that way there, you're logged in to a free account. Maybe you win, maybe you don't, doesn't matter. It's still going to go into your staking account. So that's it for the desktop version.